What's up, guys? It's Drac, and this is not a sample from Toy Fair. This is a dusty sample that we found when we moved the workshop, and then we put it on a shelf, and then we moved the shelf when we started hosting Friday Night Magic. And so we found it, and everybody was like, Drac, why didn't we do a video on the ring shot? And I'm like, we didn't do a ring shot video because we forgot. So this Savage Zingbo knockoff is the Ring Strike Bullseye Accuracy. Is it a Chinese knockoff? I don't really know. Let's look at the box. It says that it has removable snap-on quiver, holds 4 arrows, built-in whistle screams as it soars, patented ring technology. They did it, lads. They patented the ring. Compound bows have been doing this for years, where they set the arrow in the center of a ring called a whisker biscuit, but these guys, they patented it so that nobody else can use it. They've also, this one's not patented. This is the power grip for steady draws. Hyperbolic bungee bands. They keep getting away with it. Strong bungee bands for extreme distance. Hyperbolic bungee bands. Are the bungee bands serious? No, they're hyperbolic. This is an SAT word of the day thing in one package. I'm trying to find out if it says it's made by Funwares. Somebody tell me in the comment section down below who owns Funwares. Who distributes Funwares? Oh my God, there's a US patent pending, made in China, imports through San Diego, California. Well, these guys aren't ever gonna talk to us at Toy Fair after this video, but maybe they'll never see it. So this is the Funwares Ring Strike bow. And genuinely, I thought it was worth making a video even after all this time because we're overworked. And there's a lot of emails after Toy Fair, and we just need a video to make this week. No, I'm just kidding. We thought that it would be a good video to make because I genuinely like the idea of a whisker biscuit. Some people say that there's inherent inaccuracy to whisker biscuits. However, these are toy bows. There's inherent inaccuracy to all of them. And if I've learned anything from my man Shang, it's that once you find your center, you are sure to win. Also that it's okay to be romantically interested in the gender ambiguous soldier in your platoon in the hopes that they wind up being very complicated. The Mulan Shang relationship, if you really break her down. What a king, what a king. Alrighty, well, that was a good topic of conversation for our kid-friendly YouTube channel, claiming ranges of up to 250 feet. Now, this guy should snap together relatively easily. So that's obviously our power grip. We're gonna use the instructions because this thing is asymmetric. It's not asymmetric, y'all. It's hyperbolic. The real question, like, what are these for? Hyperbolic? I think we got lost in translation. Hyperbolic? No. Hyperfluous? Hyperfluous? Yes, because they're not doing anything. Okay. Power grip. Firing ring. Are these symmetrical? Not even a little bit. The Funwares one goes on the bottom. Bing, bop, boom, boom, zing, pam, pow.
You said a lot of words.
Too bad I'm not gonna read them. All right. That clicks on there. This clicks on here. Got it. All right, now we can quiver up. You got to make sure the whistle tip goes on the outside. Not a bad quiver solution, especially when your bow arms don't do anything. I feel like the nature of this makes it seem like I'm trying to hate on the product intrinsically, and I am not. These are additional elastic arms, which is good. Everybody knows that the latex in the elastic is going to break down over time. So if you play with this bad boy outside long enough, you're going to wind up with no arms. Now, as opposed to, I already am like, ugh, because Zing has a very clearly defined notching system. This is all over the place. So you just kind of have to find it. You could definitely get used to it. Well, it is tricky. I'm so hardwired for Zing. I don't know what else to say. So let's give it a little gentle pop in the indoor shooting area. All right. I'm just a sucker, guys. I like bows, period. And it is, unironically, a little bit easier to aim if you know sort of exactly where the arrow is going to go, because you can. Could you even angle it a little? Yeah, it's a slingshot. It's a slingshot, guys. It is a slingshot like you would make with surgical latex and a twig from your backyard, but shaped like a bow. And it's actually, for all of the maximum effort grip, it's significantly worse than a Zingbow's grip. It's less ergonomic, it's less comfortable. I don't think that it is an improvement in any way, shape, or form. Now, I do really love that these are quick swappable. If you look here, you can pop these in and out. They're not quick swappable. You will need a screwdriver to unscrew them, but they kind of notch in like that, and then you could pull them out and replace them pretty succinctly. But I think it's fine. It's fine. I looked online. You can find it direct for $31. I think that at a higher price point than a Zing bow, not really worth fooling with. If you find one on sale, I think that it's probably an okay pickup. The arrows are good, and then the craziest part is that the arrows look to be cross-compatible by all accounts. Okay, here's our Zing arrow. Here's our, bro. You can't keep getting away with this. Listen, somebody patented something and isn't defending it. That's all I have to say. So here's our Zing arrow, which obviously I could just tell. I just knew that it would fire out of this. Here's a Zing suction arrow. These are old school cool. Nobody uses these anymore, but they have the foam finny boys here. But the really cool thing is that they suction to things. Now, if you're gonna stick them, you gotta lick them first. But oh, that's been sitting in storage for a while. But how do you beat the thwack? And now it's stuck on the window to the recording studio. Anyway, they're arrows. Oh, their arrows will probably work in a Zing bow. Yeah, guys, is that not obvious? Do I need a better case study for you there? Buy the original. Maybe it's muscle memory, maybe it's Maybelline, but I can rack and load through a Zing Tech bow a lot better. This is old elastic and it is still holding up well. You know it's old elastic because I don't even know if they still sell the Fire Tech bow. Also, my Fire Tech bow still lights up. So that's a review for the Ring Strike Bullseye Accuracy Power Shot with its hyperbolic advertising and $10 higher sale price. And at the end of that video, all I have to say is that there's a link in the description box below to buy a Zing bow because they're better. Sorry, Ring Strike. Better luck next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Much love. Blast on. Zing out.